Hello, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I'm back with more Flowerween foil paper designs, and I wanted to show you this one. This is going to hold, a big giant bar of arrow, which will make a lovely gift and a cheer me up gift for somebody stuck in the house. So you could set this in your neighbour's step or give it to some of your family, older relatives maybe that are being looked after by. You could drop it in with their groceries. It's made completely of the paper. The only addition is the ribbon and a wee sentiment, which I'm sure you have sentiments, loads of them in your stash. So if you have the papers, this is perfect. I have used the actual flower from the paper and cut it out from the leftover bit so that I could colour in, layer up and colour in the leaves as well, so it just stands out. So it's really quick and easy to make, and I'm sure you would love to do it. If you're out shopping, you'll be able to pick these up easily. I know it's not a necessity, but you could pop one in if it's necessarily going to cheer someone up. Why not? So what you need to get yourself is a sheet of, they come in 12 by 12 sheets, these, and remember they are free right up to the 31st of March. So get yourself one of the sheets, cut it down to 10.5 inches wide by 9 inches long, and we're just going to score it. So on the 9-inch side, start with the 9-inch side and score it. No, start with the 10.5-inch side just to keep me right. Score it at 1/2 inch. And then go to 1 1/4. And then right the way over to 9 1/4. And then 10 inches. And then turn it round, and we're going to go at 1/2 inch, 4 inches, oops, make sure it stays nice and straight, 4 inches, 4 3/4 inches, and 8 1/4 inches. And that's all your scoring done. Now we'll want to fold up our wee edges first. Oh, I've sent that flying, haven't I? Stop. Keep that off. Is that any better? Yeah, you actually can see it better. So I'll refix myself here. Sorry about that. I must have near drove one of his nuts. There, that'll do the job. So score. Just score it with your hands. Remember, it is heavyweight paper, but it's not card. So you don't want to crack any of your nice edges. So just fold with your hands. Fold all your score lines. Go down here and fold these ones. Same at this side. I haven't made one of these boxes for ages. I had 1 bar of chocolate left in my stash drawer there, and I thought, right, I'm wrapping that for somebody. So that's you done. Now you want to start cutting some of the items away. And I'm just going to use my pen so that you can see where I'm taking away. So I'm going to start at the top. Those 2 sections are gone. These 2 sections are gone. This 1 section, keeping this one. Keep these 2 and take one of these away. We'll go down to your bottom, and we're going to take this one, and this wee corner one, this one out here. Keep those 2 and take these 2 away. Now, fingers crossed we've done this right. So just get your scissors and chop it up. Try and not leave wee dots of paper like that. Now these ones here you can actually cut in because they're going to fold in for the closure of your box, which helps you when you're trying to cut these ones away. This one's going away completely, so put that one down and right the way across. Now down to this side, again cut this one, chop that in slightly. Now, when you have cut your 10.5 inch by 9 inch sheet out originally, keep the bits that are left over, because you're going to, I didn't cut that very well, you're going to use them to layer up your flower. You're going to cut out a flower of sorts and some leaves. So that's you. You can even see where you have a leaf left over, and there's a crease through that one, but I did use it and just put my thumb over the top of it, and it did come out fine for the other one. So this is going to be your box. This 1/2 inch is going to be glued onto there, and this is going to be your box then. So we need to sort out which, well, I'll cut this one up. I could actually cut a wee tiny bit off that. Same, cut this one down. So we'll just double check I've got everything right. This one is going to be sealed, and I actually have cut off a piece that I shouldn't have. I should have left that wee quarter piece on there. Missed out on that. So if you can remember to do that, leave 2 here. It is going to be okay because we're actually sealing this one up. So we'll start by sticking this one down. Look, I haven't even cut that one, for goodness sake. That's going to sort this one out, isn't it? Which way do I want this? Sorry, I'm just double checking. That's okay, I want it down the middle. Cut that down to your first, we'll do it this side, you can see it, down to that first crease. I'm going to show you this again so that you can see it properly. So you have 2 flaps here. You should have had 2 flaps there, but I accidentally cut it off. But we're going to try and not worry about it, and we'll use this as our top piece. So bear that in mind. The 2 opposites should be the same. I chopped it off like a mad woman. So we're going to seal this up anyway. We'll see how it goes. Just on that flap, not your wee tabs, just the flap. And I'm just using the glue. So that is the basis of your box. And we're going, because I've cut this flap off, I'm going to make this the bottom. So this will slide in and be held, and it should be okay. I mean, the only thing that flap does is cover a wee bit of a gap. So we have it okay at the top, so we'll be able to tuck that in fine. So you could pop your chocolate in there now. What did I do with chocolate? Now I'm catching on the flaps. Oh my goodness, get in there. It does fit, believe it or not. So we're just closing all these up. I'm not gluing it closed or anything. I want it easy to get into. And we're just going to tie it all closed with ribbon. So everything seems fine to me. I'm just trying to choose where I think I want my flower here. So the ribbon that I'm using is the Purple Posy, and it just matches beautifully with the Highland Heather flowers. So just tie yourself a piece of ribbon to one side. I'm just pulling it over to there and tie a wee knot on it. When you're putting that through, if you want the purple side to show out, make sure and twist it so that your purple side is showing up. And that should be you. I'll just chop that off. And now we want to decorate it up. I have went ahead and cut out the flowers from the strips that were left over. I have some strips here to show you. This is part of what was left over. There was a bigger strip where I took the 9 inches off. There was a 3-inch one where I was able to cut this out. And then you just go along and find another flower that fits in. You will find it in a bigger strip. These are small, perfect for leaves, these ones. But on cutting that, I left these leaves that were attached to it already. And you're just simply going to curl them. They're coloured in with mint macaron. So that will just sit up here. This is the next one I cut out, and these are the colours I used, the Mint Macaron and Highland Heather Light and Dark. So I went ahead and cut because it took me ages to colour. I was taking my time with it because I wanted to enjoy it. Don't worry about going over the top of the gold lines because you just shine it up and it all comes off it again. So it doesn't actually adhere to that part. So go in with your darkest purple, go back in with your light and just go to the edge of that and pull it out. Don't go right to the back, just to the edge there, that you're pulling that bit of colour out and weakening it a wee bit. Back in with your dark and you're going to top up those bits that may have been weakened around the edge just to give it a good bit of depth. You can go over that as many times as you like. And then go back in with your light one and just start on the outside of the flower and colour in the ways. That means you're not really diluting the edge, but you're smoothing off the part that you want smoothed off, and you get that lovely bit of depth. Leaves are the same, and I can show you these were cut like where you have a bit, say, you're not getting the full one there, but when you're cutting around your leaf, leave that wee bit here so that you can use that to stick it underneath. And you simply colour them in, cut around them, leaving that wee gripper at the end. Curl your leaves up, and these can be stuck onto your flower so that you're covering the wee part that you left. Same with this, just cut round. When you come to the end of the leaf, just cut it straight down. Curl the back of the leaves, and we're just going to use a bit of wet glue on both these, just on the part that isn't part of the leaf. Just a wee dab of glue, and decide where that looks best. Try this one first. Seems okay. I might actually go for another single leaf, or I might use that for the sentiment to come out on. No, I think I do actually want another leaf, so I'm going in here to this one and I'm just following up with, I forgot to show you how to remove that. Just make the center of your leaf the dark Mint Macaron, and then go in with your lighter. Now I'm doing this really quick, and don't leave any whites. I can see a wee bit of white up the top. You don't want to do that. Get yourself a dried baby wipe and just go over the top, and it takes all the extra stuff off the silver there, and it allows you to still have that shine. So again, just go in, cut round the outside of that foil bit, go down to the bottom, and then leave yourself just a wee bit of white there so that you can tuck it under easily. Curl it up, a wee drop of glue. These colour, that whatever paper this is printed on, it colours beautifully, really beautifully. So that will sit here one way or the other. This one's going to go on top. I've already coloured it. It's a slightly smaller, like the inner part of that flower. Just cut and coloured, cut away what you don't want, and just curl again on the back just to give it a wee bit of depth and make it natural looking. And then we're just going to put a large sticky square on the back without squashing it. My hands are so dry with all this hand washing. I'm sure you're the same. So pop that in where you think it looks. It's not going to match fully because you're getting different flowers here, different version of the flower, but on top of each other it really makes it lovely and raised, and I really like it. So again, put a couple of big ones on the back there, without doing too much damage. And then we're just going to stick it to one side here. Sort of tied my bow upside down. I might open that up again. I'll pop it there so that I can put my sentiment coming down this way. And the sentiment, I went ahead and cut it. It's another free set. I'm sure you've seen it in there. Sending New Thoughts, it's called. Lots of good wee sentiments. Remember, you've only a few days left at this stage, so if you really want it, go for it quick. You can order right up to the 31st, so long as you get your order in before 11:59 or something on the 31st night. So I'm just cutting this with scissors. You could use your nice, let's see, I wonder should I put that way this time. Since my bow's upside down, but I probably will change that bow. I'm not liking it at all. I'm going to open it. It's disturbing me. I probably tied it facing the wrong way. So turn this way. I want it to go that way actually. Ugh. It's harder to do when you've cut your ribbon, isn't it? That's better. It's going up the way now, which is what I wanted. So again, put a few long pieces of your sticky double tape or padded tape and just pop that on. Sort of coming at an angle, I thought, but you decide yourself. Oh, that's looking like that. And there you have a nice wee gift, which looks really fancy, I think, because of that gorgeous paper. So, like, go and treat yourself. It is really nice, I think, isn't it? What do you think yourself? So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll hopefully try and be back with one more idea using this lovely paper before it's all gone. Thanks for watching now. Bye.